Hi guys, this is Comic Book Creature. I'm back with another video. Remember I told you long ago that I had the haul of a lifetime where I showed you some Spider-Man books. If you want to check that video, I'll put a link somewhere at the end of this video so you can get back to that. Well, this is the X-Men that I was able to get in that haul. Just to recap real quick, I was at an auction. I went to buy a musical instrument that was for sale that we saw, and we ended up not getting the instrument, but I was able to purchase several boxes in flats of comics. And these comics had been kept out in a garage, like an old barn more than a garage, really. And there was some that had been completely destroyed, and then there was some that were just really in pretty incredible shape considering what they've been through. Well, I was able to save them, and I got them at a really good price. And I got home, and the more I looked, the more excited I got. And so I have some real gems here to share with you. And there are more Spider-Man comics that I will probably share in another video, but I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. I've been promising these videos for a long time, so here they are. So here are the X-Men that I found in a barn at an auction about better than a year ago now. X-Men number 6. Sorry about the glare. I'll try to turn that to where it's not too bad. X-Men number 6. That's significant because that's where Submariner, Namor, is identified as a mutant. It's a pretty decent copy. There's a little wear here and there, but pretty incredible for being in a barn for years. I love it. Okay, X-Men number 15. Okay, number 15. That's the first appearance of Master Mold. It also has the second appearance of the Sentinels that we all love. And it has an origin story for Beast. Look at those old costumes from back in the day. Just a really beautiful copy. A nice purple top there. I love it. I also have X-Men number 16. X-Men number 16 is the third appearance of the Sentinels. Okay, so I don't have that first appearance, but I have the second and third. Great art. Trying to give you a decent look at them because I know you don't often get to see these books. This is X-Men number 17. I just love the cover. Look at that limited color palette. You know, this is one of those covers that just pops to me. I know we all like good art and we all like colors and all of that, but there's something about just doing this limited color that just makes this just a powerful, powerful cover. Just fantastic stuff. Okay. I also have X-Men number 18. Just look at that. Beautiful. X-Men number 18. Pretty nice shape for a black cover. It's hard to get those in good shape. Now, I know Mylars make them look a little bit better, but honestly, these aren't in too bad a shape. I think anybody would be proud to own them. I know I am. I was more proud to rescue them out of the barn. They were going to be destroyed. There's no doubt in my mind. Okay, this is X-Men number 19. Love it. Just look at the art. X-Men number 19. This is the first appearance of Mimic. The first appearance of Mimic. Dynamic. I love it. Okay, X-Men number 20. X-Men number 20. This is the third appearance of the Blob. Okay, of Blob. And it also has the story of how Professor X lost the use of his legs. So that's why it's significant. I love the way they did these old covers. Just amazing. Look at that. This is X-Men number 21. Another great looking cover. A lot of you X-Men collectors out there will appreciate some of these. This is X-Men. Sorry, number 22, X-Men number 22. I just think that's amazing. Look at that. X-Men number 22. Okay. This is X-Men number 25. Now, I may butcher this a little bit, so those of you that know better will have to straighten me out. El Tigre, I think. It's his first appearance. He's also known as Kukudan. Look at this cover. It's an over the head and shoulder shot of the bad guy attacking the X-Men. Look at that. Isn't that just, I'm going to get that closer. Isn't that incredible looking? The color, the dynamic poses, I love it. It's just amazing. I'm really proud to have that. This is number 26. Another action-packed cover. You know, I will say, I am glad that they adopted different uniforms because, you know, back then, this probably was cool looking. If I were a superhero, I think I would look a little goofy in a yellow and blue suit that matches with everybody. I'm pretty glad they changed that. But, you know, nevertheless, it's pretty incredible. This one I'm real happy to own. This is the first appearance of Banshee, X-Men 28. And it's a beauty, that red cover. Again, the poses, the action that's taking place on the covers, you know, that's what was the selling point of these books back in the day. I mean, what kid would not want this book? Seriously. If you see this on the rack, my goodness, you would want it. It's just spectacular. No way could I have walked away from that back then. Okay, this is X-Men number 37. Notice how they put Professor X up in the top for a lot of these, doing his mind thing. Look at all the different colors of text on that. They really want to catch your eye, didn't they? You got red and green and purple. They really want to get your attention. Okay. This is X-Men number 39. The significance of this one is it does have the origin of Cyclops, but this is the first time they had new costumes, which I was complaining about a minute ago. I am super glad they changed. I just think it looks a whole lot better than everybody having the same costume. I think it looks a lot better for everybody to be a little more individualized. I like that. Beautiful book. Okay, this is X-Men number 40, and I am really excited to have this one. This is the first Frankenstein monsters appearance in X-Men, and I cannot help, every time I see this cover and I pull it out, you'll notice they're still writing in multicolored font colors up there. And every time I see this, this looks to me like the opening episode of a Scooby-Doo episode. A monster hiding around the corner while the gang is coming in to get him. It's what it makes me think of every time. Maybe that's insulting. I know the X-Men aren't Scooby-Doo and the gang, but it just reminds me of that a lot. I just love it. Look at the colors on Frankenstein. It's got that orange shirt with the green pants and the grayish skin. It just looks so, so good. I love it. Okay. This is X-Men number 41. Another red limited color palette cover. Just magnificent, beautiful, beautiful. X-Men featuring the death of Professor X, number 42. Look at the headshots there. Everybody's got that look on their face. Just beautiful. This issue, it's It's kind of misleading. It says the death of Professor X, but actually the person who dies in this is the changeling who is impersonating Professor X, if my memory serves. So that's how they get you. Oh no. And then they switch and say, no, it really wasn't the real character. It's this guy. Okay, here is X-Men number 44. Beautiful, incredible cover. Love it. It is the first Silver Age appearance of Red Raven. And there he is. The first Silver Age appearance of Red Raven. Just look at this book. They just don't do it this way anymore. All for 12 cents plus tax, folks. Okay, and then I also have X-Men number 47. It's a nice yellow cover with Iceman on there and the Beast. I don't take them out very often of the Mylars. I don't touch them a whole lot because I'm trying to keep them in great shape and preserve them for the future. I'm not really speculating on them. I'm sure I will probably, when I die, I'll probably still own them, and someone else will probably pass them on to somebody else. I really enjoy having those, and it was more fun for me to get them at a really decent price and to save them, basically, from a barn. You know, and I love kids to have comics and things like that. Unfortunately, no children were bidding on these comics. It was all adults, or I would have been feeling pretty bad about it, but I would sure hate to see, you know, something like this get destroyed because folks don't know what they are, you know. But fortunately for me, I was able to outbid the guy there, and I was super excited. When I started looking through them, I about had a conniption fit, and you'll see why. There's more to come. I'm going to make another video about that really soon. Lots more books to show you. Lots more, guys. I'm also going to show you the inside of one of these X-Men. I think it's pretty interesting. I'll be doing that in just a second. But I try to leave them in the Mylar for the most part. I don't touch them a whole lot. So, all right, I'm going to show you that in just a second, and I'll probably show you a few ads in there, and I think you'll find that interesting. All right, hang on. This is inside of X-Men number 6. You notice there's a little yellowing on the pages. It's not in perfect shape. But often we don't get to get a look at the inside of these books. And so I pulled this one out and wanted to show you a little bit. I'll show you a few ads here in just a second. Here's one that I found absolutely hilarious, considering I always struggle with my own weight. Don't let them call you skinny, advises beautiful young actress Quinn O'Hara. Amazing new scientific discovery quickly fills out skinny figures. No pads, exercises, or overeating. Easy gains of 5 to 29 pounds. I'm not sure you're going to see a whole lot of ads for weight gain nowadays. Ask for amazing weight on. I also wanted to show you a letter that just cracked me up. Look at this. Dear Stan and Jack, I enjoy all your comic mags very much, but I have one gripe. You clutter up the covers of your comics with such sayings as a book-length classic of the incredible. Never have you read a tale like this. Surprise follows, spectacular surprise, etc. I like to keep the covers perfect and to put the comics in my museum of great comics. Keep X-Men coming. They are my favorite superheroes next to the FF, the Fantastic Four. Never have we read a letter like yours. Surprise followed spectacular surprise. Can we help it? If we're cornballs. At least they owned up to it. They really crack me up sometimes. This was inspired by my buddy Scoon, who showed a few ads on one of his videos recently.